Hello and welcome back to Starfield. We are currently in Oculus City, but I don't think for long, because I thought about it and I think what I want to do next is go go to Red Mile. It's still about the Freestar Collective quest, and this is supposed to get us to to the Marco guy. But we have to travel quite a bit. So let's start with that. We'll have to do another intermediate jump. And if I understood it correctly, this is kind of like a smuggler area. Oh,
look at that.
Okay.
A whole new set of stars. How you doing, sweet pea?
Well, I'm okay, but I'd be a lot better if...
Why?
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger... They took it like jump engine.
It's all fine. You know me so well, Dad.
This is an issue.
Hey, jump! They've disabled the grab drive.
Evasive maneuver.
It's low, yeah.
Our shields are toast.
Yeah, we're done. We had no chance. Completely destroyed us.
A whole new set of stars.
Can we just jump out of here? Why can't I choose? You get out of here.
Waste of time!
Grab drive needs repairs.
Get out of here. You die again? Oh boy. This is a death trap.
A whole new set of stars. Now, you're not pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Hester?
Let's get out of here. I love how chill Sam and Cora are at all times.
You think I'm a pest?
Oh, never.
Let's get out of here. Boy, oh boy. Really the first time I think that I died?
You know, my
Of
great-grandpappy
course.
made that drive. So this book collection fund I heard about?
Don't you always say, don't listen to rumors?
Let us heal here for a second. Cover our shields and then we'll jump. That also, that reminds me actually. I think I looked at Red Mile before. It said level 30 and that's why I didn't go. Do we have a quest there? Oh, I think that's the guy that we saw in New Atlantis. Like, kind of like the shady dude. He wanted us to go to Red Mile. Didn't because it said level 30. I think I'm level 18 now? What? I want to go back there. So we have to go to the Octopus? Oh no, to this one. Oh boy. think this is where we just came from. Still there. I want to get ambushed again, but just an armada of Crimson Fleet ships.
Your chords are right on the money.
Have to go through there, it seems. Route. This is a mess. This is a mess. But I guess we're exploring space, so...
Let's see what there is to see.
I miss my dear darling and you Atlantis, as I wander the blackness
The
of the deep
Valentine?
abyss. My ship is in tatters, all dented and worn, but I trust my old engine to get back by morn. Always happy
What's
to be
going
a
on here?
stranger. Hope my singing was to your liking.
That was pretty decent. The sea shanty?
It is, at that. If you believe the family tales, we've been merchantmen and freighter captains since the days of the East India Company. If you like my singing, you should have heard my pops. Now he had a voice.
Okay. Anything to pass the time.
That's the way of it, isn't it? Space travel for many is a solitary and, frankly, boring pursuit. Sprinkled with a dollop of oh shit moments.
Oh yeah, we just
I'm
had
afraid
those.
my ship's got the next jump plotted in, so I'm away. Fair travels.
Alright. See you around again? This episode is starting off bizarrely. I don't know what's going on. So... now we go back here. There we go. Up. Be ready. And maybe jump to a different planet there so I'm not again in the midst of the Crimson Fleet.
Board's all green. Successful jump.
Rock lock. Rock lock system. I like the name. Sounds like a Pokemon. And now we go up. Tourists. But I guess also by
Another jump down.
wiggling our way through space, we are unlocking those routes a bit more. Go here. Murphy system. Gives us quite a bit of XP too.
And we're here.
Do you even want to roll this? I don't know. This part I just want to arrive. Let's see.
We're here,
Oh
Cap.
boy. What do I... Where... Did I hit him? I think so.
Halt hit!
Come on.
Easy picking.
Your weapons are back online!
Come on.
Oh, man.
Can deal with that.
Nailed their grab drive. Grab drive on target's grab. That was a pretty shot at their grab
Direct hit to
drive.
their grab drive.
Woof. Okay.
Clear spacer contacts. That got a little too exciting back there.
I
My crew
agree.
wants you to know how much we appreciate the help. Any way we can repay you?
I mean, credit's always
Of
always
course.
good.
You take care.
Man. Man. Here. The other... I'm so hard to find. There's another. Oh, nope. Just a little boop. Everything is fine. It's a little boop. That's what we have shields for. Right? Oh, do we? There's one more ship somewhere. Also can't find it right now. And at this point, I kind of just want to get out of space. Red Mile, here we go. I need firm ground. That's why I picked the... I didn't even know it at that time, but that's... What? That landing target. Environment. I'm okay with extreme environment. Why can't I... What?
Landing gear's
Oh.
ready.
That was weird. That's why I picked the terraforma trade. Without it even knowing.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grab drive so we can float around.
Hey, boss.
That's what we're doing here? Hey, things are weird today. One of those weird days.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
Go. Let's see what Red Mile is all
I'm
about.
not saying the Red Mile is not a challenge, but I have seen much worse.
Ah. I don't know if that's good or bad. Wow. Take a welcoming picture since we're here for the first time. I tend to do.
Don't think Sysdef or the Rangers will help you if you get into trouble out here.
Oh, I was kind of curious about a chip technician. I like the beeping.
This is all a bit more legal now, I suppose, but hardly more civilized.
I'm on duty, so get the hell out of my face.
Hey, everyone is just lovely here. How do I get to the things? I'm a little bit lost today. I'm rattled, shaken. I feel like we need a different outfit for this play. Alright. Let's focus on the important thing. I think it's poncho time. No hat. Okay.
Don't shoot me! I didn't do anything wrong!
Bullshit. You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to
Stalker.
slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad excuse.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's enough. I think the gentleman understands. Now let's all go back inside, shall we? And Stalker, you and I are going to talk about this later.
I can't wait. I'm in charge of security here.
Yeah.
So I'm the last person you want to piss off.
Very clearly. Thank you for running in front of me and friend.
Hey, watch out. You cause trouble, and I will not hesitate to end you in any number of ways I see fit. This ain't the United Colonies, Cupcake. Here, you listen to me. I lead the security force.
Okay, so you run some sort of private security force?
Call it whatever you want. We're ecliptic mercenaries, so I think twice
interesting.
about pissing us off, or else you may find yourself with nowhere to hide.
Why would a mercenary force like Ecliptic take a job on like this?
What do you think, moron? Money. May pays us well to keep the assholes out. I make sure my people pretty much get the run of the place. Free booze, free entertainment, you name it.
Okay.
And if anyone's got a problem with it, well, we've got ways of making people disappear.
That. What's with the security here? Why are you all so hostile?
Because we have to deal with the dregs of society, like you. Because May lets us handle things our way. Best way to keep people in line is through fear. After you see your first head split open on the bar floor, you're gonna think twice about skipping out on your tab.
Yeah, I guess
Maybe
that'll
you don't
do it.
start that fight over your lost bet. You get it now? All right. Now get out of my face.
Oh, you get out of my
You
face.
believe that? Like I'm gonna run off without paying. The hell kind of scum do they think I am?
I don't know. Oh god. Stuck between doors. It's a weird episode.
Get out of my face before I put a bullet in your head.
Jesus.
What?
Are you the ship
Hey.
service guy?
You the captain of that ship? Is your registration paperwork in order?
Probably not. Who's asking?
Who's asking? The starport master of Red Mile is who? Think that'd be obvious, given what I just asked you.
Don't need to show you my paperwork.
Excuse me? I don't have time for this bullcrap. Truth is, I don't really give a damn. I gotta ask, because it's my job, you know? And don't get me wrong. I used to care about running a tight operation. Had everything going nice and smooth. But when May started building this place up and hired those mercs, everything went straight to hell. I voiced my displeasure, and now I'm on the outs.
Interesting. What mercenaries are you talking about?
May's security. Bunch of wannabe soldier assholes is more like it. Call themselves Ecliptic. They think they're some sort of elite paramilitary unit. I'll tell you what they really are. They're nothing but punks with guns that get off on pushing people around. I get the need for having
Certainly seems that way.
out here. We're independent. That ain't lost on me. But these guys are the worst of the worst. More trouble than they're worth, you know? And not by a little.
So May's the one in charge here?
Yep, she took over a little while ago. Drove out all the regulars because they didn't fit in with her new vision for the place. Now, I'm not saying they were saints, but at least there was some respect for the people whose blood and sweat makes this place work, you know? You'll find her inside. Whatever you're here for.
I definitely will talk to her.
She's probably the one you want to talk to first.
Sounds like this place went through a lot of changes.
Sure has. May, she's got these big ideas about making this place some kind of must-see attraction for the whole settled systems. You'd think she'd care a little bit more about the quality of the damn starport. Anyway, I'm sure you're already sick of my bitching. If you need parts for that ship, or a top-up on the grab drive fuel, that's me.
Oh,
We got some.
Looking for ships with shielded... Oh! There we immediately go. We have something with shielded capacity. Okay. Cost me 88,000. Well, that's pretty cool, but also crew space, which is can be useful. Kind of what this one. This one has shielded capacity. Ooh, now that is obviously.
Knock yourself out.
See if I can quickly, without spending too much time in the ship builder, if I can add some shielded cargo. Just want to have at least a little bit. Oh, there we go. So shielded. Uh, 190. Can I do another one on the other side? Already at the risk of getting too heavy again, but that way I should have. I don't know if I can add more. Very heavy. But having extra cargo, I don't mind. In general, and then some shielded cargo. More so. Oh, we have 2,000 cargo. So this is the place where we get shielded cargo. That's good to know. A little heavy. This and let me select all color. Guess the color doesn't really adjust too much. Okay, I think we're good here. 22,000, but we now got some shielded cargo. Do we get like a good overview? How much shielded cargo we have?
Yep, but
grasshopper. Cargo 950 shielded. Pretty good. Okay, I'm happy about it. We finally got shielded cargo, so if we again pick up some contraband,
I don't make chit-chat with patrons.
we'll not get sacked for it. There's May.
Ah, a new face. I wonder, is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile? Or simply one seeking a respite from the burdens of life?
Not sure yet.
My name is May, and I'm the proprietor of this establishment, home of the famous Red Mile. I assume you're familiar.
Just getting familiar. I've heard of it, but I'm not sure what it is.
Oh? Let's rectify that then, shall we? You will not find a more exciting blood sport in all the settled systems. The Red Mile is an exciting and deadly race to the finish for the galaxy's bravest champions. Those that manage to complete the course win fame and fortune. Those that don't are never heard from again.
Like a race?
I'm happy to answer any other questions you might have. In the meantime, please enjoy our world's famous hospitality.
Can you tell me more about this place and its history?
A rather open-ended question, but I'll do my best. Red Mile was once a notorious haven for the criminal underworld. Thieves, shipjackers, mercenaries, and smugglers would come here to do business, get drunk, and gamble. I cleaned the place up when I took over. I made it, if not quite a family destination, at least a safer one. Red Mile still offers a unique, exciting experience, but our clientele has improved considerably, and we offer a wider range of services.
Okay, why all the efforts to turn this place around? What's in it for you?
Because I see the potential for Red Mile to become one of the most unique and popular travel destinations in the settled systems. Because I want to leave a legacy and be remembered for creating something as unique as it is lucrative. Or perhaps it's because, like so many runners who come here to test themselves, I relish a challenge. I suppose there's no single reason. Let's just say that I feel it's my calling.
She definitely seems enthusiastic about it. How did you clean this place up?
I was fortunate to be born into a wealthy family.
Nepo
I used
baby.
those resources to build an extensive network of contacts across the settled systems. Suffice it to say, I had to call in more than a few favors, but with patience and perseverance, I was able to realize my vision. And now, at last, Red Mile is truly a must-see destination for any who wish to experience it for themselves.
What's involved in running Red Mile?
Well, it's quite simple, really. Once you register with me, we'll have a little pomp and circumstance before sending you on your way out the big red door. Then it's a race to the buzzer at the other end of the course. You'll deal with obstacles and deadly creatures alike, while people up here place bets on how far you'll get. Make it back alive, and you'll stand to win riches and the admiration of your fans. I'm sure you can figure out what happens if you fail.
Okay, so do people really bet on people's lives?
You're too precious. Yes, of course they bet on our runners' lives. We're outside of the colonies and Freestars for a reason. Betting is a huge part of the Red Mile's appeal. How better to make the most exciting sport in the universe more exciting? Repeat runners draw bigger bets. You should ask Donovan how much bets on him were worth before he was forced to retire.
So what kind of pomp and circumstance?
Just a little introduction we do to get the fans all worked up. The Red Mile is a spectator sport, after all. Most people don't complete the course, so this is a way to give those unfortunate souls a proper send-off while they can still appreciate it.
Thanks for the information.
Of course. And if you're thinking of running, just let me know. I'll be glad to sign you up.
We'll do that.
Call on me
At some
if you
point.
need anything further.
Want to know a little bit more first. A bit confused still. At my leaderboard. Donovan Rise. Reese. Okay. Interesting.
Hello.
Crew. Some random
Hi.
crew.
How are you, dear?
Play by the house
There.
rules. You'll find yourself on the other side.
Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy.
That's correct. What's your problem, though?
My problem is that I don't want to be saddled with a rookie deputy. That is who you are, right?
You're
Excuse
choosing
me?
only to look.
The marshal's report didn't mention you had hearing problems. Are
Jesus!
you, or are you not, the new deputy?
Only those who take
Give me the
greatest
wide-eyed,
risks
not
earn the greatest
clueless.
We'll find out, won't we? Well, your timing couldn't be worse. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very important meeting.
This is a wonderful beginning to an assignment.
Yeah.
fresh out of school saying that you wanted to gain more practical, real.
So why are you assuming I'll be
well,
a bird?
It's not always pretty.
Because I've trained new recruits before, and it's not an experience I want to repeat.
This is the attitude. We're working together and that's that.
At least you've got a little backbone. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact who might be able to give me vital information about the smuggling ring. If you play your cards right and don't do anything stupid, she might be able to help you find Marco. If you're ready, my contact is here and waiting.
So who's that contact?
She won't be staying long, so I don't have time to brief you. You'll find out everything you need to know when you meet with her.
Jesus. You have something against me?
I'm at a critical point in my investigation, and frankly, your presence here is an unwelcome complication. Now let's just get this over with.
Well, let's go meet your contact.
Follow me.
Pleasure working with you, Autumn. Guess your parents called you Autumn because they couldn't call you Fall, because it's more of a crash landing. Judging by your personality.
I think that might be Donovan Reese. I dislike him
Yeah,
intensely.
we'll have to talk to him. He's the Red Mile champion.
Yeah, well, things changed. Take a seat.
Let's see.
So you're working with Autumn, huh? Who are you?
Who's asking?
A woman who's growing increasingly impatient, that's who.
The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
So you're investigating the first? Why?
They're trying to take land from farmers, and I want to know why.
Seems like a strange thing for a mercenary company to be doing.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar Collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively within it.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation, and he started moving in on my territory.
That's bad for business. Well, commerce. Competition is good for business, you just need to rise up to the challenge. I don't think that's what she wants to hear. Be a shame if Marco put you out of business, wouldn't it?
If you think this gives you some kind of leverage, you're wrong. Sure, he might slow me down for a while, but a little competition won't break me.
Why do you stay out of Freestar space in the first place?
Because it might get a little awkward if my sister here had to arrest me.
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe she mentioned the competition, so let's bring up our commerce skills.
Well, thanks for the economics lesson, but I think I know my trade. Look, the bad news is Marco's incredibly paranoid. He never stays in one place for long. The good news is I know how to find him.
Okay.
But you're not going to tell us yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange such a meeting is right here at Red Mile.
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that
There
Red
we
Mile
go.
is a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco, she won't give him up easily.
So what do you know about May Divine?
She's the owner and manager here. Inherited the place when her husband was killed.
What do you think we should do?
May's the key to this whole thing, but I don't know her. Maybe try to get on her good side?
I can be very persuasive.
Yeah, well, so can she. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same thing she always wants. She wants runners. It's how she makes most of her money. Of course, people that hard-blooded aren't easy to find.
Yeah, well, I'm not going out on the mile. That's a death sentence. There has to be another way.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners attract a lot of attention. If someone recognizes you and tips off May, this whole thing is shot. You, on the other hand, are just a deputy. It's pretty unlikely that a lot of people know you.
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco.
So what's a runner exactly?
Someone who volunteers to run the Red Mile, a deadly stretch of terrain just outside the cantina. It's infested with hostile creatures, and few people survive. The ones that do earn a reputation.
What was that about a death sentence?
The Red Mile is incredibly dangerous. I just don't want to see you take a risk like that.
I do want to run the Red Mile. I'm just afraid that we're a little in over our heads there.
All right. It's your call to make.
You have played your hand well, Jade. Using the Rangers to eliminate a rival. Very clever.
From where I'm sitting, we're using each other.
If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then I guess that's all you need to do. We'll wait here for you.
Again,
Try not
we
to
can
die.
be very
Will you?
persuasive.
You're really going to take on the mile, huh?
Hello.
Let's see. Maybe we'll have to run the mile. If we can't persuade it a bit.
May fortune smile on you today.
I'm looking for Marco Graziani. I understand you two are acquainted.
That is true. But Mr. Graziani values his privacy. What
But he
is your
does.
business with him? Exactly.
I want to work with him.
It's no small favor that you're asking. But yes, I can arrange such a meeting. It's been too long since we've had proper entertainment. If you're willing to provide it, I'll give you Marco. Are you prepared to run the Red Mile?
Is there some other way we can come to an agreement?
Oh, I'm afraid this is the only thing that I want from you. At least for now.
On the Red Mile?
A simple journey through a wilderness occupied by creatures that some call dangerous.
Fine. I
Good.
guess.
Once you've begun, I'll collect bets from our patrons who will place wagers on your survival.
Awesome. Can I bet on myself?
I'm afraid not. But I'm sure your confidence will inspire our patrons to place substantial wagers on your survival.
I'll definitely be coming back alive.
That's what every runner says.
You definitely have at least 50-50 chance.
Thanks, Andreja.
Now that we're clear on what's expected of you, are you ready to begin?
I need to prepare. Give me one
Please
second.
do. Unprepared runners tend not to last very long on the mile.
Okay, because before we do that, at the very least, I want to talk to the shipment for pick up that other thing that we had here for ages. And I want to see if there's maybe
Hope you're enjoying
like a
your visit.
merchant somewhere where I can
can't
pick
wait
up
for the
some
next run.
ammunition and
It's gonna be
stuff.
one to remember.
Oh, we have to go out for that, okay. Oh, it's hidden in a little nook. Got that. And I will look if there's maybe a merchant of sorts. We're not terribly high on ammunitions. Those are all leaderboards.
Well,
Okay, hello.
Your weapons specialist.
I hope you'll forgive me if I don't stand up and salute. I'm just not all that impressed by you. Your lad
Let's talk to this Donovan guy.
playing at soldiers.
He's that leaderboard champion.
Listen, friend, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm trying to relax and you people won't give me a moment's peace. I tell you what, if you want a conversation with me, it'll cost you. Bring me a runner's rush from the bar, and then we can talk. Deal?
Get your own damn drink.
Well, that's no way to treat a Red Mile superstar, though, is it? If you decide you want to have that talk after all, you know what to do.
Okay. Jesus. Everyone is so complicated.
Can I get you something while you wait for the next run? Hi, welcome to Red Mile. We've got clean rooms and neat drinks. Can I help you out with either of those? Or both? Ooh, what about both?
We'll see. What's the wildest thing you've seen in Red Mile?
Ooh, I saw this guy get full on eaten by one of the larger creatures we had out there one time. Just swallowed him up whole in one gulp. Clearly he was a goner. Not 5 minutes later, after the bets were called and everyone was settling up, the guy bursts out of the thing's stomach and goes on to finish the course. You can imagine that was an interesting night. Just don't imagine what that guy smelled like after.
That's pretty awesome. What other services does Red Mile offer?
Aside from the restaurant and hotel services, we offer full-service starship maintenance and refueling. Just speak to our starport master, Lon Anderson. And don't mind him. He may be a lazy old fart, but when push comes to shove, he gets the job done.
I'll get a drink.
I'll keep pouring them as long as you're still standing of your own accord.
Standing weapon. 7.5. Seven. Was it called like Runner's Rush or something? Go. We'll also get 4 mat packs. Anything to sell? Chicken sandwich. Stuff here. Got it? Okay.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay, Donovan. Ooh, he's standing up.
Ah, you again. Please tell me you've got a nice frosty runner's rush from the bar. My cup runneth empty.
I've got one right here for you.
Ah, most kind. So, what brings you by? Afraid I'm right out of autographed pictures.
Any tips for a new Red Mile runner?
Don't go breaking my record for one. Other than that, don't hesitate. Ever. You hesitate, you spend too much time thinking things through. Well, that's how you get yourself killed out there. I always say the best way to run the course is on pure instinct. You let that take over and drive you, chances are you'll win. Unless you already know your instincts are shite, in which case, don't run the course at all.
Exploitative.
He's some kind of celebrity.
Well, you really haven't been around much, have you? I'm Donovan Reese. Aye, the Donovan Reese. As in the gent that survived 28 Red Mile runs, including the third fastest on record.
May said I should ask you what's the most someone has bet on your life.
Ha ha. Did she now? Aye, of course she did. House gets a cut. She'd love to have someone like me back in there. Biggest bet on me was well over 10 million credits.
Jesus, that's a lot.
I think May used the money to renovate the cantina and still had plenty left over. Just on house cuts alone.
28 runs. Is that an impressive number?
Impressive? That's an understatement. We're talking a game of death and dismemberment. Most people don't survive one, let alone as many as I have. You can count on one hand the number of runners ever to pull that off, and only half of them are still alive. It's rare company you're in, to say the least.
You have some kind of death wish?
Nah, just relish your challenge. I'd still be out there today if my knees and my back won't shot to hell. Besides, I'm retired these days. I think I've earned the chance to enjoy the fruits of my labors.
Fair enough.
Being famous has its benefits, after all. Aye, righto.
Okay. See, there's no real merchant, so yeah, I mean, okay, May, hey, ready to run the Red Mile.
Very well. Follow me.
Here we go. I'm a little nervous about this one.
Things people will do to try and make money.
May runs a tidy establishment. Let's keep it that way.
Your attention, please, valued patrons and honored guests. For one brave soul, the hour of fate is at hand. Yes!
Actually, take a picture of us on the stage with May.
A
With that face.
has come to test the Red Mile! Now is your chance to get a good look at our fearless challenger as you contemplate your wagers. Do you see the fire in those eyes? What is that if not steely determination? I think you'll agree that we're in for quite a show! The rules are simple. Go through the door and take the elevator down to where the mile begins. Activate the beacon at the base of the tower you'll see in the distance. Once you've done so, return here alive and your run will be complete. Go now, runner, and see if you can survive the mile!
Okay, so I think we'll save. Also, I need to heal. What is my... Looks like I have some kind of health issue, but... Okay, everyone. Let's go. Let's run the Red Mile. I'm nervous. Weapon workbench here. Can we do something? I doubt it. Oh, we can have ballistic shielding. Sure.
I too prefer custom alterations to the standard issue.
Sensor array. What does that do? Increase the range for enemy detection on the compound. Sure. Oh, I can't do that. I need different mods. Okay. Is there anything here? No. Oxygen reserve. Sure. Do that. Might as well see if we can. Short barrel. We could. Less range, less accuracy. Laser sights. Cool. We have a compensator already.
Well, this should be fun.
Oh, let's go. Much more to do. Let's go, Andrea.
It has been some time since I have visited the Red Mile. Little has changed, it seems.
Well, hopefully it's not the last time we visit. Definitely take their stuff.
Come then, meet your death.
Oh, wow! What was that? How did I miss that?
And once again, we are triumphant.
Oh, I have a feeling that was just the beginning. Maybe I should just sprint through. Might be a literal mile. See if I can avoid this. These beasts. I believe so too. Oh, there are so many. There are so many! Let's go! Just hear explosions behind me. That is not great. Oh boy. Why is it? What's it? What are these explosions? This is doing nothing. Here we go. We have to go. Refuse already. For those sounds, I don't like it. So many red bubbles showing. Oh boy. Red maulers everywhere. Whoa! Oh. Are they shooting that, or are those just random explosions? Also should let me go first person. There we go. God damn it. There we go.
I hope wherever you store that, the smell will not be any.
That's not really what I'm concerned about right now. What is that? What is that?
You thought you could evade me?
What is going on there? Okay.
We reach the stacks, trigger the flare, and make it back. We can do this!
I hope so. Also, would be surprised though if there are some shenanigans. If I may. Ouch. What I'm worried about right now.
I trust you will help yourself to anything useful.
Yeah. I assumed as much. That the beacon will trigger something. Boy. Can do it. Oh. I want to reload. Oh, there's the next one. You like this gun though. Oh. Where did that even come from? Okay. Ooh. Here they come. Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Come on!
Yeah, focus on Andreja.
Yes.
Sorry, Andreja. Oh boy. Come on. Ah. Jesus. Let's go.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
There's a small one. The big one. Definitely have the time to loot. We're just burning through our... Uh-oh. Frame drops. Frame rate drops. Oh boy. Okay, we're getting close. Oh, I hear sounds. I don't like sounds. Uh-oh, the frame rate. You all leave me alone. Get back. Woohoo! And oh man. Let me back in. She better not screw us over. You probably will, but you better not. How about some applause?
You gonna try it again?
Nothing?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Yes? What?
Hey.
Congratulations, runner. You have succeeded where most have failed. In fact, you seem none the worse for wear.
We're natural. It was a cakewalk.
I'm not easily impressed. But you've managed to surprise me.
You know,
As
you need to talk to
promised, I'll
Andreja.
set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality. I'll return shortly.
Okay. Where's Andreja? Here you are. Want to talk? No, it's not Andreja. What is this place?
Don't know if it was brave or stupid.
Both.
But at least you survived.
Andreja, where are you? You leave me again. There she is.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Honestly, I kind of forgot that I work for Constellation. It's been a while that we did anything for them. It's certainly not like anything I've done before.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Matteo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
If you're asking, I assume you don't. You feel like you don't.
No, I do not.
Let's avoid the question.
But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
I'm sure you did what you had to.
Yes, exactly. I survived. That was the only goal. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who...
Yeah, he was a pirate
pressed
before.
the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
Maybe try telling more jokes.
Jokes do not come naturally to me. Not the way they do to others. If I try, it only makes things awkward.
Well, the thing is, at first I thought like she might be cool, but I feel like we're not really vibing well either, so no flirting there. Don't worry so much about what others think of you.
It is strange. I admit it has never been an issue before now. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I've never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense. People love me, so being included has never really been hard. I don't think what you're saying is childish at all.
Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet.
Okay, yeah.
I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
Sure. It was clearly important to you that I don't say anything.
Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Of course. But I also think this is a good time to take a break for this episode. After we did the Red Mile run, it was exciting. We survived barely. And next time we then talk to Autumn again, see what our game plan is in meeting Marco, and see what else we get up to. Thank you all for watching today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like, maybe consider subscribing to the channel, share the video with friends, family, and the people on the internet. That all helps me out a whole bunch and will bring you more content in the future. I will be back with more Starfield very soon. Until then, have a great time.